My sister asked me to be her surrogate. I said yes, minus until I found out she was selling her own eggs to pay for it. I never thought I'd be sitting in a fertility clinic bathroom crying over a text message that revealed my sister was secretly selling her eggs to strangers to pay me for carrying her baby. My sister Emma and I have always been close despite our different paths. I am 29, married with 2 kids. She's 34, focused on her career as a software engineer and recently married to her partner Jen. When Emma and Jen decided to start a family last year, they faced the obvious challenges of a same-sex couple. They needed both a donor and someone to carry the baby. After months of research and emotional conversations, they asked if I would consider being their surrogate. Emma would use her eggs. They had a donor selected and they just needed someone they trusted to carry their child. I agreed almost immediately. I love being pregnant. Weird, I know. Had 2 easy pregnancies and wanted to give my sister the gift of motherhood. The plan was simple. I would carry their baby, they would cover all medical expenses and compensate me for time off work, and we'd expand our family in the most beautiful way. Emma cried when I said yes, calling it the most selfless thing anyone has ever done for her. 3 months ago, we started the process. I began the necessary medical screenings while Emma underwent hormone treatments to retrieve her eggs. Everything was proceeding smoothly until last week when I received a notification from my banking app about a deposit of $8,000 with the memo first payment. Parent, thank you. I was confused. We had agreed they would reimburse me for lost wages after the baby was born, not pay me in advance. When I called Emma to ask about it, she brushed it off as getting ahead of expenses. Yesterday, I was at the fertility clinic for another screening when I used Emma's phone to check the time while she was with the doctor. A text notification popped up from someone named Agency Ona that read, "Great news, 2 more families interested in your eggs. Could mean another $20K if you are willing to do another retrieval cycle after this one." My heart stopped. I scrolled up slightly and saw messages discussing profiles of recipient families and payment schedules. Emma wasn't just donating eggs for her own baby part, she was selling her eggs to multiple families to finance paying me. When she returned, I confronted her. At first she denied it, then broke down crying. She admitted that she and Jen couldn't actually afford the surrogacy costs. Their insurance covered none of it, and they had already maxed out their savings on failed Hunlaching attempts before approaching me. They were selling Emma's eggs to other families through an agency to pay for their own baby. "We didn't want to tell you because we knew you'd insist on doing it for free," Emma sobbed. "But that wouldn't be right. You deserve compensation." I was stunned, not because she was selling her eggs parent, that's her choice parent, but because she'd hidden such a massive part of this process from me. She was putting her body through multiple egg retrievals, creating biological children for strangers, all while telling me this was about building her family with Jen. "If you couldn't afford this, we could have found another way," I told her. "Maybe waited, saved more, looked into grants. You are literally creating biological children you'll never know to finance the one you want me to carry. It's just cells," she argued. "And this way everyone wins. Other families get babies. We get our baby, you get compensated fairly." I left the clinic alone and drove home in silence. Last night, I called Emma and told her I needed to step back from the surrogacy plan. I explained that this wasn't about the money, Perna. It was about the foundation of lies and the realization that she wasn't ready for this if she was making such desperate choices this morning. My phone has 16 missed calls from Emma and Jen. My parents called to tell me I'm being selfish and crushing my sister's dreams. Even my husband questioned if I am overreacting. But as I watch my own children playing in our backyard, I can't shake the feeling that bringing a child into the world should never begin with secrets this big. Some gifts can't be given when the cost is honesty between sisters.